In the ever-evolving world of mixed martial arts, few fighters capture the imagination quite like Frederick Vosgrone. Hailing from Germany, this 29-year-old light heavyweight has burst onto the scene with a blend of raw power, technical prowess, and a larger-than-life persona. Often likened to a Paddy Pimblett on steroids or a hybrid of a Viking warrior and Brock Lesnar, Vosgrone's meteoric rise has made him a meme, a viral sensation, and a serious prospect in the MMA community. With a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a relentless ground game, and a physique that screams primal intensity, Vosgrone is carving out a path that could lead to greatness. Let's dive into his journey, analyze his skills, and explore what the future holds for this German powerhouse. A fighter forged in grappling. Frederick Vosgrone's story begins not in the cage, but on the mats. A lifelong athlete, he honed his craft in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, and grappling, amassing an impressive resume in international competitions. His accolades include victories at the No-GI World Championship, European Championship, and ADCC trials, showcasing a ground game that blends technical finesse with brute strength. Training at UFD Gym in Dusseldorf, Vosgrone has built a foundation that sets him apart from many prospects. His black belt in BJJ is no mere decoration. It's a testament to years of dedication and a mastery of submissions that has translated seamlessly into MMA. Vosgrone's physical presence is equally striking. Standing tall in the light heavyweight division, he possesses a muscular frame that evokes images of ancient warriors. Fans have dubbed him the German Neanderthal, a nod to his rugged appearance and unrelenting style. Yet, beneath the intimidating exterior lies a calculated fighter, one who combines instinct with strategy. His ability to wrestle with the ferocity of a predator hunting prey has become a hallmark of his game, and it's no surprise that he's already being compared to some of the sport's most dynamic figures. The professional journey, a dominant start. Vosgrone made his professional MMA debut on May 30th, 2021, at Levels Fight League 1, facing Erkano Kiriglu in a middleweight bout. While he hadn't yet reached the peak physical form that defines him today, Vosgrone showcased his potential. He dominated the ground game in the first round, controlling Kiriglu with ease. By the second round, he locked in an arm triangle, forcing a tap at the 245 mark. It was a solid, if unspectacular, debut, one that hinted at his capabilities but left room for growth. Reflecting on the fight, Vosgrone was candid, noting he wasn't fully satisfied but eager to return to training. After a 3-year hiatus, Vosgrone roared back into action on October 26, 2024, at We Love MMA 74 against Christian Fischer. This time, he was a different beast. In a mere 16 seconds, Vosgrone secured a brutal heel hook, snapping Fischer's resistance and sending shockwaves through the MMA community. The finish was a statement. Vosgrone wasn't just a grappler dabbling in MMA. He was a finisher with the potential to dominate. His momentum continued on December 21st, 2024, when he faced Nikolaus Derdovic. Once again, Vosgrone's grappling prowess shone as he submitted his opponent with another heel hook in the first round. The crowd's roar echoed through the arena, feeding his growing aura. On April 5th, 2025, Vosgrone made his debut at Octagon 69, taking on Jurek Montaniak. Clinging to Montaniak's leg with relentless tenacity, he secured an arm triangle in the second round, further cementing his reputation as a submission specialist. The viral highlight of his leg-hugging persistence only amplified his fame, with fans marveling at his dogged determination. Breaking down Vosgrone's game. Vosgrone's 4-0 professional record, with all 4 wins by submission, speaks to his one-dimensional dominance. But that label is misleading. While his ground game is his bread and butter, it's the product of a versatile skill set. His BJJ black belt gives him a deep arsenal of submissions, from heel hooks to arm triangles, executed with precision and power. His wrestling, honed through years of competitive grappling, allows him to dictate where the fight takes place. Once on the mat, Vosgrone is a suffocating force, blending positional control with a relentless pursuit of finishes. His physicality is a key asset. At light heavyweight, Vosgrone's size and strength make him a nightmare for opponents. He rehydrates to a formidable weight, giving him an edge in clinches and scrambles. His training at UFD Gym has also emphasized combat-specific wrestling, tailoring his grappling to the chaotic environment of MMA. This adaptability was evident in his quick heel hook against Fisher, where he capitalized on a fleeting opportunity with surgical precision. That said, Vosgrone's striking remains a work in progress. His fights have yet to showcase significant stand-up skills, as his grappling has been so dominant that striking exchanges have been minimal. Developing a competent striking game will be crucial as he faces higher-level opponents who can defend takedowns and force him to engage on the feet. For now, his ground-centric approach has been enough, but the leap to elite competition will demand a more well-rounded arsenal. The rankings and the road ahead. Vosgrone's current rankings reflect his status as a promising but unproven prospect. Globally, he sits at 960th on the pound-for-pound list out of 18,500 fighters, a respectable position for someone with just 4 professional fights. In the lightweight division, he's 105th out of 506, while in Germany, he ranks 116 pound-for-pound and 12th out of 47 light heavyweights. These numbers underscore his potential, but also highlight the gap between his current standing and the elite levels of sport. At 29, Vosgrone has time on his side. His youth, combined with his competitive experience in BJJ and grappling, give him a strong foundation to build upon. Consistency will be key. His 3-year hiatus between his debut and second fight slowed his momentum, but his recent activity, 3 fights in 6 months, suggests a renewed commitment to MMA. If he maintains this pace and gradually faces tougher opponents, he could climb the rankings rapidly. The UFC, while still a distant goal, is within reach. Vosgrone's viral appeal, coupled with his finishing ability, makes him an attractive prospect for the promotion. However, his one-dimensional style raises questions about his readiness for the big stage. The UFC's light heavyweight division is stacked with well-rounded fighters who can punish grapplers who lack striking or defensive wrestling. To compete at that level, Vosgrone must diversify his game, incorporating striking and takedown defense to complement his elite grappling. The X factor, charisma and marketability. Beyond his skills, Vosgrone's persona is a major asset. His German Neanderthal, nickname, rugged appearance, and larger-than-life energy have made him a fan favorite. Social media buzz has turned him into a meme, with fans comparing him to everything from a Viking invader to a prehistoric hunter. This marketability is a powerful tool in modern MMA, where personality often drives opportunities. Vosgrone's ability to connect with audiences, as evidenced by the crowd's reaction at Octagon 69, positions him as a potential star. His humility and work ethic further enhance his appeal. Despite his viral fame, Vosgrone remains focused on improvement, acknowledging the gaps in his debut performance and emphasizing his dedication to training. This balance of charisma and discipline echoes the early careers of fighters like Paddy Pimblett, who leverage their personalities to accelerate their rise. If Vosgrone can back his hype with results, he could become a household name. Challenges and opportunities. Vosgrone's journey is not without obstacles. His limited MMA experience, 4 fights over 4 years, means he's still untested against high-level competition. His opponents thus far, while respectable, haven't been elite, and the leap to top-tier fighters will expose any weaknesses in his game. Striking, as mentioned, is a glaring area for improvement. Without a credible stand-up threat, he risks being neutralized by fighters with strong takedown defense or knockout power. Injuries and burnout are also concerns. Vosgrone's aggressive grappling style, while effective, puts significant strain on his body. His 3-year hiatus may have been due to injury or personal reasons, and avoiding similar gaps will be crucial for maintaining momentum. Additionally, the mental toll of transitioning from regional promotions to the global stage can't be underestimated. The pressure of fame and expectations will test his resilience. On the flip side, Vosgrone's opportunities are vast. His grappling pedigree gives him a rare advantage in a division where pure submission artists are scarce. If he can round out his game, he has the potential to dominate. Regional promotions like Octagon and We Love MMA provide a platform to gain experience, and a strong run could attract UFC scouts. His youth and athleticism mean he's far from his peak, and with the right coaching, he could evolve into a complete fighter. The future, a star in the making? Frederick Vosgrone is a name to watch. His blend of elite grappling, physical dominance, and magnetic charisma makes him a unique prospect in MMA. At 29, he's only scratching the surface of his potential, and his 4-0 record with all finishes signals a fighter who thrives under pressure. The comparisons to Paddy Pimblett and Brock Lesnar, while playful, capture his ability to captivate audiences and impose his will in the cage. The path to the UFC will require patience and growth. Vosgrone must face tougher opponents, develop his striking, and prove he can compete with well-rounded fighters. But if he stays the course, the sky's the limit. In a sport where stars are born through moments of brilliance, Vosgrone's viral heel hooks and arm triangles are laying the groundwork for a breakout career. For now, he's the German Neanderthal, a fighter who embodies raw power and unrelenting heart. As he continues to evolve, the MMA world waits eagerly to see if he can conquer the cage and claim his place among the elite. One thing is certain: Frederick Vosgrone is no ordinary prospect. He's a force of nature, and his journey has only just begun.